Huh? The crows are into it.
I'm part of the crows. We're black birds, buddy. We stick together. All right, hello. All right, hello. My name is Lonnie Dangerous, and my topic is being black. And I didn't write a rap hymn, but I was thinking that being black is kind of like being a panther. Like, people think that you're cool and majestic, and you make these all really exotic moves, but a lot of people don't want you in their house, and that's what's weird about being black to me is that it's a color. You can't be a color. Like, oh, wait a minute. All right, it's just skin and melanin, and you never see tonight on Dateline. We have the freckles. Tonight, a lady in the burger business is gonna give us the frosty truth. Wendy, tell us about being freckled. Meanwhile, the black color in the Crayola box is like, everyone thinks I'm shady. What's weird about being black is that, the hair that comes out of my head is considered unprofessional. And that's a weird thing to me, that the natural way that the hair comes out of my head is considered unprofessional. It's like a brother went to the office and his afro came in first and was like, motherfucker, fire! What's up? Fuck you talking about, Dan? Where the bitches at, yo? Push-up contest, yeah. Okay, and then, what's scary about being black is that there's a whole system designed to profit off my failures. There's like prisons, probation officers, drug and alcohol treatment, therapy. It's like I live in a casino. And the house always wins, but my dumbass is always at the table, shaking the dice. Come on, baby. Papa needs a walk-away warning and a love life. Crapped out is just a 5-year probation and a P-test. Fuck it. What's scary about being black is that... Oh, no, I don't want to do that one.
Do it.
What's scary about being black is that all through the whole years that we've been around, the government in America has been trying to kill my people. They have slavery, COINTELPRO, Jim Crow, police brutality, mass incarceration, the Tuskegee experiment. Like, nobody has really ever apologized and said that nothing was wrong, and we apologize. So how do I know that they're not doing it right now?
Wow.
Because we've said so.
What?
Nothing. All right. What bugs me about being black is that they say that you're free now, but if you go to any low-paying job, you'll find 30 black guys being supervised by one or more white dudes. And sometimes I think that's probably a coincidence. But then when I was telling my coworker, he was like, shut your mouth. Don't you say nothing about Massa. He been good to me. Shut your mouth, Uncle Lon. And then lastly, what bugs me about being black is that in the media, they always bring out one black person that agrees with the racists. And we ain't the only ones that believe in slavery. Listen to the Shaniqua sisters. And the Shaniqua sisters are like, we want slavery. I don't want to worry about rent no more. We can play, laugh, dance, and play. We can't play? Oh, smile. See y'all, cornbread. And that's mine.
I was in here with Shooter Rick, my boy Larry, doing my new video, Vaped Out. It's got me sweating. Ran this whole place out. It's my first time doing it on my own. They both did a pretty damn good job if you ask me. Shooter Rick, if you need a video, let Rick shoot you. I got shot by Shooter Rick today. She was gangster. And there's my homie Larry. The superstar. Hey, you guys, you see him today. This is the new Denzel Washington. He does it, really does it. And this is the new Quentin Tarantino. Or Hype Williams, Hype Williams. All that. Wait till you see the video baked out. That shit's all hit. Look, follow these two, Shooter Rick and Larry. Electronic. Follow them on social media. Yo. You know who it is. Lonnie fucking Dangerous. Fuck is my middle name. Today, it's my story. Has my father shared any stories he knew about his parents' childhood? And I remember that my father would tell me that my grandfather, okay, just to paint a picture, I am Lonnie the Fifth. Somewhere there is missing a Lonnie, but my father is Lonnie the Fourth, and my grandfather is Lonnie Jr. And Lonnie Jr. He dropped out of. My father told me that he dropped out of high school. He dropped out of 6th grade and joined the family business, and that. So that's why I always say that my grandfather was a millionaire with a 6th grade education. My grandmother, I was told, was a 4.0 student who became a teacher. And my grandfather, I was born in Chester. I think my father was born in Chester also, but my grandfather is from North Carolina. Or no, I think he was born in Chester, but my great-grandfather, the first line, I think, is from North Carolina. So in the 6th grade, I was told that my grandfather went to, dropped out of school, and they all went down to North Carolina to work. I don't know. I don't understand any of it. You know what I mean? I have to go back and talk to people because the story's crazy. Okay, so Lonnie, the original Lonnie, had 24 kids. He was the pie maker, and he started his own pie. He would bake pies, and then he would deliver them all over the tri-state area. Before there were stores that had pies in them, he was doing this. This was some innovative way that he was doing it. Before even Tasty Cake. They say that Tasty Cake later asked to come and buy his business from him, but he refused. He wanted to keep it a family business. But out of the 24 kids, my grandfather, Lonnie Jr., was one of them. And I do have a cousin who worked with my grandfather when my great grandfather gave him the business, and he said that my grandfather didn't want it. He said he didn't want it, that wasn't what he was into. And that seems apropos because I feel like that's in my blood too. Like I want my own, but I feel, and I think my father too. But yeah, it's not a lot. He went down there. Some of it I told you from my I get pieces from other people. Like the lady he was living with before he passed told me that she was his girlfriend when he was in Chester before he went to North Carolina, and then he left school to be with his family and left. And when he came back, he had my grandmother as his wife and her 2 kids, and that she just had to leave him alone, you know what I mean? Like, so, and then later when my grandma passed, then that's when they met each other again, and she was like, he was my first boyfriend, and was fascinating. Yeah, I don't even know. I know that my grandfather didn't want to do pies, and I think that the store that my great grandpa owned, the city wanted to rebuild in that neighborhood, so they were buying out all the properties, and I think that they bought my my great grandpa out, which is now owned by my grandpa. And I think my grandpa got into buying properties, and that was his thing, and buying properties and taking care of those, and that was what he was into. And I know that he had lost his fingers, 2 fingers, maybe 3 fingers, when he was working as a kid. I don't know. I didn't know that it was a tumult. My father had such a tumultuous relationship in that, and my uncles too, that they rarely ever talked about that type of. I just know my grandfather, he never left. I don't think he ever did. I know that he did not like flying, so he couldn't have flew out of Chester. Maybe he told me when I was in Utah, he was like, if you could tell me what type of train to get on, I'll come visit you. And I was like, train? Like, what are you talking about? Because I can't get on the plane. And then my grandma, like I said, she was the disciplinary, so I don't know, maybe it's perfection that she really liked, or everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing, but I got the impression that she was the strong arm of the law, and I don't know, I never got that, you know what I mean? Maybe it changes when you become the grandma instead of the mother, but I know that the dynamic of my uncle and my father, the whole family as a whole was very odd. You know what I mean? It wasn't like very affectionate. I don't know. Like, it wasn't like disciplinary, like, because they were adults now. And I see that my uncle and my dad could say whatever they wanted to say. My grandparents were very mild, like, I don't know, so I don't know how they got there. So I know that my grandma is from North Carolina, so he picked her there, and that she had already had 2 children, my Uncle Charles and my Aunt Dolores. And my Aunt Dolores stayed with my grandpa to his dying day. She was like this, and even when my grandpa passed, it's your boy. I haven't been on here in a minute because I just been really on this transition. I've been taking this class on comedy, and I have a stand-up showcase coming on September 18th, a Sunday, at the Ha Ha in North Hollywood at 7 p.m. And you're all invited if you're interested in coming. I've been working on my set. I've been writing and organizing every day for the last maybe 3 months, every day straight. And that's what I'm working on. Oh, and my final exam for my real estate license. And but yeah, I'm working on my comedy and my set and how it's been working. And I don't know. We will see. But I say that I haven't put so much work into something, and well, that's not true. I put a lot of work in it. How about that? Because I'll try to always give my all. But this one I put a lot of work in. I'm looking forward to this first showcase, and then just coming. I'm gonna try to do what I could try to do, but I'm gonna try to work this. I don't like some of that. Some of the situations they put you in as like a new comic, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, get through the ropes and shit like that. But my material sounds, I don't know anymore, you know what I mean? When you first write it, I have like a writer's room with people that I can bounce my ideas off of, other comics and stuff like that. So it feels good, but after a while of like working on it so long, it starts to seem foreign to you, and that's all right too. You know what I mean? It's a process, but I like that. I'm going for my comedy thing now, dog. Like next side of it. You know what I mean? A rapper. Oh, I'm working on an album, my EP too. Dog, I had a horrible breakup recently. So that's gonna be reflected in all my art. You already know that Lonnie Dangerous is always gonna reveal the real, because you know, ain't no shame in my game. You keep it real, you keep it real. And yeah, so I'm working on an album, an EP, and I'm gonna address all that. It was bad, horrible, like the worst breakup I ever had in my whole life. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to even want to be bothered. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to be bothered. I'm here working right now. So the comedy set, there's a few other comics that are gonna be on the list. I like them all. They're really good. Marlo Bryant. There's a lot of ones. If you go to any of my social media, I put some flyers up to bang that out. Yeah, man. This time this is where I'm working on a new level. I'm on a new level. Yeah, working the jokes, you know what I mean? Working on my set. I got 5 minutes. I got more than 5 minutes, but I got a solid 5 minutes. I have a whole, I took one of them college notebooks, and I was writing every day. I filled up the notebook within 3 months, and just the beginning. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it all turns out. Yeah, another venture for Lonnie Dangerous, another part of the brand. Also, check out Lonnie Dangerous Codes. I got that going right now. I'm thinking about adding another code. My birthday's coming up, so I thought we're gonna throw a new one in there. But you could get the already ones: 907 Anchorage, Alaska, and 818 Los Scandalous. And I was gonna do Hollywood too, but we'll see. I'll probably do a couple, make it good. But yeah, the comedy thing is the thing that I'm really focused on right now. I'm just bang it out, work on it till the day drop, we get out there. And then I'm gonna just try to hit the streets running, dog. Try to get out here and just start chopping up with these other comedians. I like that it's a new art form for me. It's not really a new art form for me, but the medium, I'm about to approach it. I'm about to hit it up hard and heavy, and I'm gonna try to be out there wherever y'all at. So be on the lookout for Lonnie Dangerous, the comedian, and a theater near you, dog, doing stand-up. I got mad jokes. The instructor said that I take the magic and the silly. You know what I mean? I feel that shit. Also, oh yeah, before I go, I wanted to talk about this too. Just to touch base. Dog, first of all, like, when you in it, I don't really like to talk about it because when you're in it, but also, like, whatever that anybody else does, that's their business. I'm too busy focused on this to do like this, but I just want to say, if you're a lamer and you got and you hang out and you collect 5 lamers, because it's a herd of lamers doesn't make it unlame. You know what I mean? Like, just because I see a lot of that happening too, like a bunch of suckers hanging out with a bunch of more suckers that are validating that other sucker shit. So now it's like a gang of suckers, and now they've legitimized themselves, and now they're telling me what's sucker shit and what's real shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm not with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're lame, you've been lame. That's it. Period. You can't unlame yourself. And then these niggas that I be wanting to speak on all of it, but everyone, you know, there be dudes that haven't done anything, and I'll be honest, like I'm just working, dog, but be seeing dudes doing like barely doing anything, and they're talking like they're balling, and they got all this Hollywood shit, dog, and then when they bring it, like I'll listen to it. And I'll just ignore it. But then when I talk to them and then they try to bring it to me and try to talk to me like that, like, what, nigga? You know what I mean? Like, pause, like that, you know what I mean? Like, dog, you have to be doing better than me to big league me. You know what I mean? And I don't think that I'm big league, but I'm acting normal. So you should be acting normal too. You got less than me, so shut the fuck up, dog. If you ain't got nothing, then you shouldn't be running around here talking about what y'all about to do. Y'all about to do nothing. Nothing. You ain't doing nothing. What was that? Your speakers?
No, it's the thing, but
That was in the sound? That has it like crackling?
yeah, let me try to do it a different way.
Or was it, or went over the headroom? Clipping. Clip, 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 clip. I never left I been at it. Like MC Ren at it. A nigga with an attitude like 50 many men at it.
You know what I tried the other day? You like Topper's Pizza, right?
No, I never had it.
Oh,
You've been bragging about it for a long time now.
Pretty good.
Someone else did tell me something about it before too. They said it was like really good. That's up here?
Yeah, there's one here on this side of town, the Canyon Country, and there's one over here in Valencia. I think that the Valencia one is closer to you. Is by the, you know where the mall, you know where the car dealerships are, right there on Valencia and Magic Mountain.
Yeah, by Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, right across the street.
That's where it is? Oh, okay, maybe I do remember driving by it.
You see like a fat tomato?
Yeah, it's right across the street from Barnes and Nobles, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go there. Got mad because I don't take the freeway. He said that I'm taking the side streets. Like, they're not just the side streets, they're the streets. He's like, well, they're side of the freeway, so they're on the side of the streets. I mean, the streets, dog. He goes, look over to the left of you. I looked over, it was a freeway. He goes, what's that? That's the freeway. What's on the side of it? I said, look over to your right. What's that? Graffiti. We're in the streets. Now we're in Chinatown. I told him to just order for me since he knows what's going on. I'm short. Okay, so sometimes I need a running start to hop up on the toilet. I took my daughter to Universal Studios to hop up on the rides. I was stressing when I saw the Woody Woodpecker out front, saying you gotta be this tall to get in. I wore 2 pairs of socks and stood on my tippy toes. Some guy actually picked me up the other day and shook me and saying, "What are you doing out of school, huh? What are you doing out of school?" Then tried to put me in his pocket. Get your hands off of me! I'm not a hater. There's not too many things I hate. My mom told me, Lonnie, hate's a strong emotion. Don't just throw it around. Save it for your dad. Me and Anthony are at in Hollywood. We're in NoHo, where I'm the mayor. I'm showing my man around.
We're in Soho.
We're having some poutine,
That poutine.
short rib poutine, and some drinks. I've known him since I was. You know, it's funny. For the last in a month, I've had 2 people come visit me from Alaska,
Yeah.
and both of them were black. And I don't think that's a big deal, but I think other people would think that was.
They might think, whoa, that's a coincidence.
Yeah. But it's still cool though, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, good to be
I
here.
know all the black people in Alaska. Everyone. If he's there, I know him. You know what I mean? That's racist. No, this is my man. I know him since he was a little dude.
Go way back.
And he was the only dude, honestly, on the team that was strong and as fast as me. There were people that were stronger than me, but they weren't faster
I
than me.
can push you,
And then there were people that were faster than me, but they weren't strong as me.
Push you to the next
You're the
level.
only one. The only one. He was a god. Little kids were afraid of him in his own class. You remember that? Likes to dress up like a woman and be smashed from behind. I was like, oh wow, I can't compete with that. You got it going on. I think you have pretty hair.
You are really a comedian.
Me? Thank you.
He's dangerous.
Thank you. No, I was being serious. You know what I mean?
You are funny.
You know, out here there's not a lot of us. You know what I mean? Okay, so when I see us, I gotta say,
What, in
hey.
Hollywood? Or just LA in general?
No, this area.
This
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Hollywood, right?
This is the valley. This is the valley. Yeah, this San Fernando Valley.
Guys that are out here, they want to be
Suspect, yeah. She said, what if he did? Does that mean me too?
Yeah.
I see you look at me like, and the ones out here, and she looked at me like,
You know you guys want to set apart from others. 'Cause
What?
I have friends out here.
Okay.
They want to be set apart from the ones that live
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
You don't look at me like I'm not saying
that's interesting. No, I'm from the hood. I don't know what that
Well,
means.
why did you move away?
Because it was the hood. That's why. If you live in a bad situation, you don't try to sit there for the rest of your life. You try to move out. Like,
So that's why when they
Oh.
come in this area,
oh.
you guys want to be a part.
Interesting take on it.
Punch the NL West. You get them sports at all? Watching?
NFL?
Anything. This is the Dodgers just clinched in the North.
Baseball?
NL West. Yeah.
No, I don't do baseball.
No.
I'm black.
It definitely is a big part of our game, man.
I knew he would say so crazy. It's definitely a big part of our game.
We don't pay as much anymore.
They know.
The young, I'm talking about the starting them young to play baseball. There's not many.
It's for
black
Latinos
people.
now. It's
Yeah,
not for
more
you
like-
no
yeah.
anymore. Your time is come and gone. Yeah,
You're
Jackie
You're right.
Robinson,
Sure.
Hank Aaron. That was your time. Your time is come and gone. Unless you're a Cuban or Dominican black, you're not gonna get in. Yeah, you could be a Dominican if you look at it.
Football is more like soccer.